falling down tonight, but we're told they will not be closing the roof, so we'll have to make do. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Seattle Mariners. Here's Jake Marisnick, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch on its way. And we are now underway from Seattle as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Ildemaro Vargas. Weak chopper up the line. That's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Got a full count. This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started
swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So 2 out, nobody on. And with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
No, that's down. Ball.
Fraley able to track it down for the 3rd out. Here's Matt Joyce now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Pillar's there. Makes the play, 1 away. The next batter will be Evan White. First delivery to him. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
White is one of the very best corner infielders in the game today. Oftentimes, first and third basemen are known for their offensive work, but he's truly a multi-dimensional talent. Really makes an impact on defense, and that makes him incredibly fun to watch every time he takes the field.
Yeah, watching him go about his business. First step quickness. His reaction time is unparalleled. Able to make all the plays, and he takes a ton of pride in his craft.
Corey Seager is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Fielded cleanly, throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. First pitch coming, here it is. In there, a base hit. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Fraley has thrown straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he scurries back to first base safely. Next, it'll be Austin Meadows.
The right fielder, Austin.
First offering on its way. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And a reaching effort, but this ball gets by him as he does a half gainer to try to flag it down. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Fraley is there, 2 gone. So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. Out in front of it, strike one. He's set. The 0-1. Rizzo over at second. Meadows at first. 2 out in the inning. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Ready to go for the last half. For the inning. And up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bounce it to the left side. And that's the first out. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The 0-1 on its way.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
The next 0-2.
Ball.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Here's another 1-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Pillar comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
High in the air out to center field. Marisnick is under it. And that ends the inning. Digging in will be Nico Horner, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jake Marisnick. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Third inning, no score to this point. Reined in. On to first, and there were two down. On the plate now is the designated hitter, Ildemaro Vargas. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this two-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
2-0.
2 balls and no strikes to the Cubs designated hitter. Scooped up. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Bottom of the third now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Chad Pinder.
The third baseman,
Now a check swing, and they'll peel it down to first. He did go around, says Woody Keller, at strike one. Fastball just inside.
One ball, one
kind
strike.
of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. And a good throw gets him one gone. Stepping up is Dylan Moore.
second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Meadows back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. So here is Jake Fraley. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pillar's there, and that retires the side. All set for the start of the fourth. And into bat next, the versatile weapon, Javier Baez.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as he'll take a look at ball one. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Fraley will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number one. So one away here in the Chicago fourth, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. Ball one.
That's the ball low.
Two balls and no strikes.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
That's it.
3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Fraley back to the track as he takes it for out number two. And he will hustle back to first as he thinks better of trying to move up. Now to the plate, here is Austin Meadows. He collected a base hit his first time up. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the stretch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
1-1.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Here now the 2-2. Fielded cleanly, and he is out on the tag. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Matt Joyce.
The designated hitter.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And it's fouled away. Hit sharply on the ground. Rizzo was there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. No one on with one down, and up next is Evan White. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez fields it cleanly, and there's out number 2. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. Mitch Haniger the next to bat.
That's the ball.
First pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
Again, another foul ball. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. He stays alive, still 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next will be the power-hitting catcher, Wilson Contreras. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. The 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Another one sent foul. The 2-2 one more time. Fraley is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And up next, Nico Hoerner. First pitch coming. Here it is. He's got it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Pillar. He's there and records the first out. Into the box. Tom Murphy flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Ranging back is Pilar. And that brings up Chad Pinder. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pilar's there. And that's the second out of the inning. Next up, Dylan Moore flew out last time up. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard-breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
He's right there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Ildemaro Vargas. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. 2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. And it's grounded foul. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-2. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
1-1.
Baez stands at second with 2 gone. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. At the plate now is Jake Fraley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The center fielder.
Here it comes. Hit out towards second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out. So now to the plate, Matt Joyce. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chasing after it is Pilar, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So now to the plate, Evan White. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Meadows moving back, still going back, and gone right down the line the other way. Wow! Corey Seager.
Number 5.
This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Henniger.
Ryan Tepera, the 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Pulled toward right center field. Settling under it is Marisnick for out number 2. So the next at bat will be Tom Murphy. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
Fouled away. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in is the veteran third baseman Chris Bryant. First pitch coming, here it is. Center fielder looking up at the track, the wall, and this one is gone, a home run. Into the box, Austin Meadows. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Pinder settles under it, and there's one gone. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. No hits to this point. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Waiting on it is Haniger. 2 down. Next to stand in is Kevin Pillar. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Last half of the 7th here, and up next the ever-versatile Chad Pinder. First pitch of the AB on its way. Popped him up.
Pinder.
Under it is Rizzo. 1 away. And now Dylan Moore. He flew out in his last AB. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's Baez. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Now into the box, Jake Fraley. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit. At the plate, Matt Joyce. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There goes the runner. Smoke toward the hole. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that So now here is Nico Hoerner, grounded out in his last at bat.
The second baseman, Nico Hoerner.
First pitch on the way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at bat. It's ball one. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
2-0.
Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike. 2-1. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
The center fielder, number 6, Jake Marisnick.
Aaron Fletcher is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 44.
Standing in now, Jake Marisnick. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair.
And he will reach down to get it, as a stumbling play that time is nevertheless good for the first down. Next will be the designated hitter, Ildemaro Vargas, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Change up low, 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
And that brings up Javi Baez. He doubled his last time through. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
Outside.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball inside.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. And now in the box, Anthony Rizzo struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And up next is Evan White.
Yeah, Matt, going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Dan Winkler is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Meadows has it, and there's 1 away. Up next, Corey Seager. He went deep last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Baez onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Mitch Haniger. Now the first pitch. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. Stepping in now, Mitch Moreland. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he lays off for ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
swing and a little tapper. Lifted the other way to left center. Pilar's there. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. All set to start the ninth in this one. And into bat next, former National League MVP Kris Bryant.
Very rarely, Matt, you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup of that last at bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly. At the plate now, Austin Meadows. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he fouls this one off. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Next to dig in, Wilson Contreras. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He waits, now the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. Bryant, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Friendly is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he scurries back to first base safely. So now into the box is Kevin Pilar. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth.
That's him.
Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Nico Hoerner.
In now is Nico Hoerner. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The M's used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Justice Sheffield takes home the win. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
If you ain't got heart vision. Yeah, moving so fast you missed it. Yeah, I might just disappear to feel like I see it big. Yeah, I ain't got to fear. I could risk losing it. What are the benefits? Or should I hold it tight? Turn my clutches instead of just letting it go. I'd have been wrong before, but the fact it wasn't that long ago. I even hit the bottom low, but that was just part of my growth. My heart's always broken. I guess I'm starting over, and now my battered soul is going back through the motions. I'm just half of a whole who once had no control. It was breaking my oath. It was happening over and over again. That wasn't gold, so I had to take hold. It's sad how it goes when you don't even know to begin. It starts with me, I must admit. I've been a problem, but still I can't quit. Just spend my time complaining to no benefit, but nah, making a contribution, so that makes me the solution.
We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Minnesota Twins and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball on the show. Next. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marisnick is under it. Makes the play, one away. So one down, no one aboard. And that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Swing and a little tapper. The mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Lifted down the line in left. The next 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Contreras has it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Arrieta into the windup. Here's the pitch. Well thrown sinker that time down, but in the strike zone.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Ball 2.
Outside.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. And stepping in, Jake Marisnick. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch.
The center fielder, Jake Marisnick.
Behind 0-2 now. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So one out and nobody aboard. And that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Fouled off. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. And that brings up Javi Baez, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Ball 1.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this. Punch and kick, it's right out of the gate.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
2 out, nobody on. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Gets there, makes the running play, and that ends. Second inning set to go. And here comes the first baseman, Josh Donaldson. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Peterson into the bleachers and gone. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Peterson on the run. Around first, he's digging for second. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. To the plate now, Mitch Garver. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Oh no, it dropped. That'll bring up Luis Arraez. Swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Kepler on second. Garver on at first with nobody out. Swung on but fouled off to the left. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. The next twin up, Harold Ramirez. No balls and a strike to count. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Corner onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the second out. That brings up Alex Kirilloff, who's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Down the left field line and deep. Comes set, the 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play. Last half of the second set to go. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Ball and no strikes. Rizzo is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Back up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Kepler's there for it. 1 away. Next up is Austin Meadows. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. That misses, 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away.
John Perez.
Rizzo at second. Meadows at first. One gone. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. Kepler's there for it. Two gone. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with two gone now. In that was Nico Horner. Potential tying run for him at third base. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Reined in. Over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. Top of the third set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Byron Buxton. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Marisnick going back. A leap, but he can't get it. It's off the wall. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. So up steps Ozzie Albies. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Struck out in his first at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Runner at third here, nobody out. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And this is taken in on the run out there in left center, but it should be enough to get the run in. So here's Jeff McNeil. One run in and one gone so far this inning. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Marisnick is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Josh Donaldson digging in now, and he blasted a homer in his first at-bat. And that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Peterson has a read on it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A runner at first with no outs here. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Over to Albies. On to first, and they get them both. Next to hit, Javier Baez flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Count now a ball and a strike. 1-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler.
Here's the pitch. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike one. Back up the middle. Baez ranging to his right. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
The catcher, number 8.
Digging in next, Mitch Garver. He singled in his first AB. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So next to hit is Luis Arias. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right now.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
The first baseman, Anthony.
Yanked hard, but foul to the right.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And that's in there. Base hit. Here's Chris Bryant now. And he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. But gloved by the third baseman for the out. So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th. Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Rizzo, base runner at first with 1 out. Buxton is there, 2 gone. And he will hustle back to first as he thinks better of trying to move up. Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning. Stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Out in front of it, strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it strikes. Ready now is Harold Ramirez. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
The right fielder, Harold.
Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away. 1 out, base is empty. And up next is Alex Kirilloff. First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Line hard to center field. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th. Now at the plate, Byron Buxton, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. And it's fouled away.
You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Drilled to the left side. And it's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So the 2-out base hit in the top of the inning is still alive. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Up top, it's 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So now to the plate, Jeff McNeil. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and a strike. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. In there, 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Lifted down the line in left. The next 1-2 pitch. Right back to the mound for Arrieta. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jock Peterson.
The left fielder
sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Peterson.
Fouled away. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Ramirez is there, and he'll bring this one in. The next Cub up, Nico Hunter.
Second baseman.
First delivery to him. Kepler's there for it. 2 gone. Here's Jake Marisnick. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch on the way. Hit softly down the line at first. The tag, and he is out. Striding in is Josh Donaldson. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Just got a piece to the right side.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Now back.
Now here it comes. Max Kepler is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
1 out, nobody on. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, here is Mitch Garver. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ian Happ. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
The designated hitter.
0-1 the count. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2.
Carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next to hit is Javier Baez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A ball and no strikes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty. One man out. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner. This will land in foul territory. Still 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Baez leads off first with 1 away. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Full count, here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he scurries back to first base safely. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And that'll bring up Chris Bryant. Good pitch there on the inside black, called to strike.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Kepler's going back. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. At the plate, Austin Meadows. He'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Flew out last time up. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. Going back is the right fielder. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Count is 1-2.
Hit hard to short. Go to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the third baseman, Luis Arias. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Into the box now, Harold Ramirez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Swing and a little blooper to center. Corner ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Striding forward now is the DH, Alex Kirilloff. No hits to this point.
Ladies and gentlemen,
so they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Doolittle.
Jeimer Candelario will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. Hit out towards second. Bare-handed for one. On to first. And talk about doing the job. Stepping in once again is Jock Peterson. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The left field.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Peterson.
Buxton is there, and he has it for the first out. Next, here is Nico Hoerner. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the first pitch. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. In now, Jake Marisnick. Pitch inside the throw. And no throw, in fact, as they'll just hang on to it. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Drilled right back up the middle. Throw goes to third, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. So we've got runners at the corners here, one away, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. No balls and one strike. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. 2 runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. And the second run will come across to score as they take the lead here 4-2. Here's Javier Baez. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Hit in the air down the right field line.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Buxton finds some space out there for the catch to ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. And there's a base hit on the line. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double. Into the box, Ozzie Albies. And the runner's breaking for third. Swings and misses. Throw down. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Comes set with the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1. Plate now, Jeff McNeil. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Josh Donaldson. Dylan Betances enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Fouled off. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
1 ball. 2 straight. Inside, ball
I know
2.
he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
3-2 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that... Bottom of the inning now. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Kris Bryant.
The third baseman, Kris Bryant.
Buxton will slide over and put this one away. And that's out number 1. Next, it'll be Austin Meadows, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And his first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. Here's Jock Peterson now. Kepler's going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping in next, Nico Horner. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. All set to start the 9th in this one. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Max Kepler. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And it's fouled away. Swing and a ground ball to third. Bryant's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now it'll be Mitch Garver. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Greg Kimbrell answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Fouled away. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. Twins down to their final out. And next to hit will be Luis Arraez. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Meadows is there to make the catch. And with that, the ball game is over.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in the face and salt this game away for his guys.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The